Hello everyone, welcome to BayernNow, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. Today is another great day, but there's more and more stories about Bayern Munich in terms of transfers, especially the contract negotiations between Bayern, Alaba, Thiago, and whatever else we have to talk about. But there's more updates. There's more and more updates coming out each and every single day. So right now, obviously we know of the Ballon d'Or situation, but guys, don't get angry, okay? First of all, Lewandowski can still win the European Golden Boot. Immobile needs to score 5 goals and essentially, well, if he doesn't score today, it makes it incredibly hard. Cristiano Ronaldo is also in there in that conversation for the European Golden Boot. Both of them are some penalty merchants, man. Getting more penalties than a freaking court sentence. But what we have right now about Bayern is way more updates. So, according to Kicker, this is Kicker, so it's not Bill. No agendas this time. They might still be having agendas, but obviously they can't because right now we're talking about Alaba. David Alaba is Bayern's priority rather than Thiago. That's the bargain. Bayern want to renew Alaba more than they want to renew Thiago. So to Bayern, Alaba is more important to keep than Thiago is. The club wants to extend Alaba's contract, but Alaba's flirting with the idea of playing in Spain, i.e. Barcelona and Real Madrid, and possibly playing in his favorite position, midfield. Alaba wants to play in midfield, people. Well, first of all, let's unpack that. Right now, at the moment, in the meter, Thiago is very hot. Not that I'm attracted to him. I'm saying hot because that's how it is. Right now, everything moving indicates that right now he could be moving out of Bayern. And decisions will be made after the Champions League campaign. I don't think Bayern will sell Thiago before the Champions League. I think it's going to be after. But then I'm always thinking, since the Champions League ends in such a short time span, where is that going to come from? So it's going to be important. So, right, I actually have a question for all of you watching this. And I think I might make a poll. But what do you think about... Okay, so if Thiago is doing what he's doing to the club, which is genuinely sabotaging, because it gives Liverpool easy route to signing him for a much cheaper price than it normally could be in a normal window, because he has a year left in his contract, etc. He can literally run down his contract if he wants to. Would you want to see Thiago in a Bayern shirt? There is some part in me, actually a big part in me. You know what? If he's doing, I just have this ruthless attitude about me. I'd just terminate his contract if he's actually doing the things that I'm hearing he's potentially doing. That's just how I see it. But would you actually do that, man? Would you literally let Thiago play for Bayern? Some people are saying sell him. What did they tweet? I don't know what you're talking about. No mercy, no mercy. See, that's where I'm at with Thiago. You can't be sabotaging the club that pretty much gave you your career like that. Thiago was pretty much not really that hard of a prospect at Barcelona. They weren't using him. Bayern decided this is the player we want. Pep decided this is the player I want to bring. And he brought him in, and the club have given him a huge opportunity and have given him a platform. And he's pretty much grown up here more than he did at Barcelona. And to me, I just feel like if he's doing what I'm hearing potentially he could be doing to the club that was here for him every step of the way, I just terminate his contract. Nah, seriously. Obviously, that's a joke, but it can't be real. I want to hear Thiago's side of the story. Because there's no way he's doing this to the fans that have given him so much, the club that has given him so much. I'm not saying he has to be loyal to Bayern, but with Thiago, I'm so confused. Because this is a club that's done so much for you. As a man, you have to realize that. You have to almost, in a way, feel a certain bit of respect for that club. At least don't let the club negotiate a new contract with you just for you to say no. So that's where I'm at. Thoughts about Havertz? Not exactly sure. What's the update? The same update that we heard last week, that he wants to join Chelsea and wants to leave Leverkusen. That's the same update we've been hearing. We won't be getting the amount we deserve because of him. Yeah, right. We won't be getting the amount we deserve, and that's the situation. So right now, Thiago's on the hot scale for leaving, and I'm actually just curious how everyone feels about that, especially in a pandemic situation. I don't want him to play for us if this is what he's doing. I don't want to see him in a Champions League jersey. I don't want to see him lift the Champions League. I would just say, you know what, Thiago, if you're going to leave us in the manner you've done it, Bayern isn't that type of club, but we won't do that. But it's not cool for a player to do this. No, seriously, this has to be a message. If Thiago is literally able to do this, right? Oh no, this looks very bad. Just thinking about it more last night, this looks bad. I wasn't actually thinking about it last night. I'm just saying that as like a setup for what I'm trying to say. But seriously, I've been thinking about it. It looks very bad. How can a player do that to the club? Thiago, he needs to learn some manners. God damn. Nah, seriously. Okay, Alaba, the next one. So that's the next bargain. Bayern want to renew his contract more than they want to renew Thiago's contract. Alaba's cold right now on the leaving meter, the transferometer. That's good for us because, you know what? I want to keep Alaba more than I do want to keep Thiago. I actually think that as well. But is the club making a bargain? Are they doing something that they could regret? Are they doing something that could be beneficial for Bayern? Not exactly sure how that goes. I hate him more than Coman on the pitch. Who do you hate more than Coman on the pitch? Lucas viable for Alaba? Obviously, yeah, they can play. They can definitely play together. DJ, no one's joining. No, Bakayoko isn't joining Bayern. Come on, stop hearing these things. Well, no other top club shows love to their players like Bayern fans do. That's true. You know, we have fan clubs where the fans meet up and the players can go there. Right? If you lose a game at the Allianz, they won't kill you. They'll secretly kill you. They'll demand for you to go, just in secret, you know? So, I don't know. With Alaba, I want him to stay, obviously, and I think he will stay. He wants more money. He's flirting with the idea of a new experience. The thing is, though, what I'm looking at most importantly is I just don't know what's happening with this contract situation because we already have so much lack of depth that with more injuries, we could really be in trouble. And apparently, Leon Dejaku will be converted into a right back because we don't have a backup right back. Jeez. Liverpool fans are faithful and love the squad. That's true, right? They did show a lot of love to Coutinho. That's true. They don't boo players unless you're Adrian and what's his name? Karius. Can new experience be playing midfield for Alaba? All right, let's move out of that. No, I don't want Alaba to play in the midfield. People think football is just so one-dimensional. You just put Alaba in midfield and he's happy. Okay, well then now you're risking Goretzka. Nah, seriously. Okay, I get it. Goretzka isn't the most gifted footballer of all time. But he has earned his spot in the midfield. He has come in at a time when Thiago got injured, and he has earned his spot. He's been a warrior in that midfield. He's earned it. And you act like Goretzka is some crap player. No, he's actually scoring goals, getting assists. He's actually producing for our team. You're not just going to move Alaba into his position. No, that's not how it works. The same with Lucas. You can't just move Lucas in. Lucas has to earn his way into the team. And he hasn't done that. Lucas Hernandez has not earned his way into the team. He hasn't integrated into the team fully. And I'll give him time with that. But you can't just take Goretzka out and say, Leon, your Alba's coming in. No, that's not how it works, man. And then now Goretzka feels like, you know what? I've been hard done by. I want to move somewhere else. Now you got another midfielder wanting to move. See, that you know how simple it is for Goretzka to say, you know what? I'm not getting the opportunity I earned. I'm out. You know how easy it is for a player? So when people are saying, just play this guy in midfield, or just move Alaba to midfield, and move Lucas Hernandez to center back, and everything is perfect, kissy face. No, he has to earn his way into the team. The same way with Sané. You think Sané is just going to start starting every game for us? No, he has to earn his way. Except for him, in his case, Sané is so good that he'll just probably play like 10 minutes and just be our starter already. Seriously, that's how it works. I don't want to hear anyone say move Alaba to the midfield. Who? You can't take Kimmich out because Kimmich hasn't done anything to be moved out. You can't take Goretzka out. You can't even drop Goretzka for Thiago. I don't care how good you think Thiago is. He is good. I think Thiago is better than Goretzka and Kimmich. I don't care what anyone says. I think it's the truth. But I'm not changing any of that because you're changing the dynamic of the team. I don't care. And Alaba and Kimmich would be illegal. No, I don't want him in the I don't want Alaba in the midfield. Put Goretzka where he's earned it. Goretzka has worked very hard and has earned it. Goretzka's a 6.5 out of 10. You're sounding stupid. You're trying to piss me off now. Y'all are actually trying to piss me off. How are you saying Goretzka's a 6 out of 5 player? Or a 6 out of 10? Nah, don't piss me off. because this is annoying me now. I'm actually getting triggered by these comments. How are you telling me Goretzka's a 6.5 Robsio? How are you saying that, man? Goretzka has actually earned the spot. Either you just have an agenda against a player, or... Look, I think Pavard's average. I think he has a lot attacking-wise that I'd like to see him do. But I'm not going to sit here and go, put a Drzola in. No, I'm not going to, because Pavard has earned his spot. I'm putting Pavard in. I don't care if we get Serginho Dest. I don't even care if we get Achraf Hakimi. Pavard is starting for me, despite the fact that I think he has a lot of limited abilities. He still start for me because he has earned it. You have to earn your way. And this is why I have such a huge problem with just telling youngsters, hey man, you can be our second choice striker. Of course I love Zirkzee. He can play as a second choice striker. But has he earned it? When you just tell a player, oh, you already made it, man. No, that's not how it works. You have to earn your way in life. Only thing Goretzka is missing is the dribbling. Right, it's useless in the midfield. You know, in a Bayern midfield where the energy is required, it's pretty useless. You know what? I don't care. It's useless. Send Gnabry to cam position after Muller retires. Gnabry isn't a cam. He's not playing cam. He's going to be a winger. Oh, y'all are trying to piss me off. Goretzka missing dribbling can be made up with Sané. Goretzka, have you not seen Goretzka? He can actually play ball. The guy can actually carry the ball. Look at the goal we scored against, was it Gladbach? No, it was Leverkusen, where he took the ball, he carried it forward a few yards, and he made a brilliant pass. That's what Goretzka is good at. Energy, sharpness. There's no player we have that can be as tenacious as Goretzka. Kimmich can run around, but I mean tenacious as in he's everywhere on the pitch. Goretzka's that. Don't disrespect Goretzka like that. You can have your agenda against a certain player. For me, I don't have any agendas. If I think you're a limited baller, you're a limited baller. Because that's what I think. I have my opinions on players. But I'm not going to say, drop this player, sell this player, even though they've earned their way. Every single player in that squad has earned his way into starting. You can't go put Lucas Hernandez in when he hasn't earned his way. No, you have to wait for Lucas, give him the opportunities, give him the 40 minutes, 45 minutes, test him out to see how he can play in different scenarios in different games. And then we can say, oh, Lucas Hernandez can give Alaba a shout for his money. And now it's a competitive scene. That's how it works. You can't just say, Alaba, go into the midfield. Goretzka, come out, you're crap. Just because you think he's crap. And also, Hansi loves Thiago, Goretzka. Goretzka for us has 7.5 for us, and Liverpool 10 out of 10. He doesn't play for Liverpool, Robsio. Goretzka doesn't play for Liverpool. Goretzka's physicality makes people think he can't dribble. Yeah, he's 6'2". The guy's tall, strong. You see how he moves on the pitch. He takes very few touches. You need players like that. I like Goretzka. We have players in our squad that are averaging 70 billion touches per game, like Kimmich, Goretzka. Or Kimmich and Thiago. They want to touch the ball. But Goretzka, he still wants to touch the ball, but one touch, bang, one touch, move. That's what we do. That's what he's good at. Don't talk to me about Goretzka, man. You're trying to piss me off. He needs to play some games here and there, and once Lewandowski starts slowing down, Zirkzee will start playing more. That's true. We need competition. That's the most important thing. I'm not on this boat where I'm like, oh, just give this youngster a chance. They have to earn that chance. Jamal Musiala scored 2 goals. He earned his 10 minutes that he got. Was it Werder Bremen that he got 10? No, I don't know what team, but he earned it. You have to earn things, man. This is life. You can't just want to have them handed to you. I don't want any youngsters that think they can just get them handed because Bayern don't have anyone else. I don't want that type of player at this club. If a youngster actually feels like, I can only make it if this guy's injured. No. I want you to actually earn it. Work hard. Go on loan and just push for a loan move. Go prove yourself like Philipp Lahm did. Go prove yourself like Toni Kroos did. Go prove yourself somewhere else. Or just be extraordinary in the youth academy like your Schweinsteigers and Mullers. Just be extraordinary. And that's where I'm at. Havertz is better than Tolisso. Of course. Tolisso needs to step up. You know what? What I've been saying aligns with that. So, the same way people are saying, let's bring Alaba into the midfield, is the same type of people saying, let's bring Tolisso into the midfield because Tolisso is better than Goretzka, despite the fact that Tolisso hasn't done anything better than Goretzka. What does he do on the pitch for us? He just does a little lofted pass, whacks it, pings every single pass he does. Tolisso hasn't earned his start. He hasn't earned anything. And Alaba hasn't earned his start ahead of Goretzka in the midfield. So Alaba's going to be a center back because he's proven himself there. Davies is going to be a left back. And if Alaba doesn't want to be a center back, he can sit on the bench because I'm not taking Goretzka out. That's how I see it. Look at Haaland, just how he came off the bench. Make your chance count. Lucas Hernandez should come off the bench, just be flawless. But no one wants to talk about this. Lucas came on for Davies twice, left back. We conceded 2 goals in a matter of a few minutes in 2 different games after he came on for Davies. No one wants to talk about that. It was little moments of lapses of concentration. No one wants to talk about that. Lucas has to earn his way into the team. And I'm not saying Lucas is crap because he was at the end of 2 conceded goals. I'm just saying he has to be flawless if he's going to want to start over Alaba or Davies. Because Alaba and Davies are already performing at such a magnificent level that anyone else that's wanting to take their spot must be that good. Fine is good and all he needs is guns and slide tackles. Yeah, he needs to get to the gym like Goretzka. We need academic players. Of course we do. But in the right way. I want him to be given an opportunity. Louis van Gaal is one of the greatest managers at promoting youngsters. What he does so well is take a youngster, mold them into it, start giving them time. And when they do something good, you reward them with more playing time. That's how you do youngsters. You can't just say, start, Zirkzee. Lewandowski's out, you start. That's not earning it. Zirkzee has to do it in training, and then he has to get a few minutes. And then if Lewandowski's injured, play Muller. And then if he comes on for Muller half time or something, and then he scores a goal, that's how he earns his start. But you just can't earn it. Zirkzee has actually earned his backup role because he actually got a few minutes. And that's why I respect Flick. Would Klose as coach up would improve? I think Zirkzee would improve too. His link-up play, his overall game. I can't wait for Miroslav Klose and what he does with our youth academy. Or not a youth, our strikers. I want to see what exactly he teaches them. I want to see him teach Zirkzee just composure in the final third as a striker because it's so important. Camavinga is valued at 85 million. Yeah, and Thiago would have been valued at 50, 60 million in a perfect transfer window. What the hell? This man just said Bayern isn't a serious club. Wow. Hernandez has been great at center back though in the DFB Pokal finals. He put Havertz in an offside position. Okay. Has he been better than Alaba? That's the question. I want Hansi Flick as Man United manager. You can't have him. You can have the clown you have called the manager, who only needs a good team to perform. He's a great manager anyways. Could Bayern afford Camavinga if they sell Thiago and Alaba? Why? Why are we looking Camavinga? Did we move on from Havertz now? And now we're at it. We're so moving on. Are we talking about the Ballon d'Or being cancelled? Well, there's a video on that I just posted an hour ago. So, right, go watch that because I go into it, man. The Ballon d'Or is a joke. Future Bayern midfield. Alaba, no, don't. Alaba's not going to be in the midfield. Just get that off your head. Unless Goretzka's injured, then it makes sense. But if Goretzka's fit, I ain't playing no Alaba. I think some people need to wake up. It's 2020. It's not 2012. It's not 2013. It's 2020. It's 2020. I don't want to get mad. I just calm down. Right. I'm still angry. That pain is angering me. It's not because I actually care about these individual words. No. Lewandowski winning the Ballon d'Or has nothing to really do with this club. What is it going to add to Bayern that we don't have? But it's always going to be important for a player to get something that they earned. I'm all about earning. That's why I keep saying these youngsters have to earn minutes. I don't want to just say, oh, we don't have anyone else, so you come in. They have to earn it. They have to at least push for the bench. That's it. Lucas Mai sits on the bench. Has he earned his bench spot? Has he done anything that says, Jamal Musiala? I keep saying this. This is exactly why I respect Hansi so much. The kid scored like 2 goals and got 1 assist. Hansi was like, okay, you've earned your little minutes. And he gave him minutes. And immediately I saw what he's about. The kid just did a nice little black roqueta, amazing skill, and that's it. That little moment right there. Now I'll remember what he can do. Nice little black roqueta, side foot, bang bang, and he was out. Right. But that's what it is. Davies got his chance. He earned it. He was working hard in the Bayern Academy, Bayern 2. But then he came up and just absolutely thrust himself into the first team when he got the chance. Davies didn't only get that chance because we needed someone. He played at left back in the international break. So that's it. And remember the friendly game we played. Was it after the little winter break? Right. It was, right? Yeah. Chris Richards, all our defenders from Bayern 2 were absolutely off the pace. Yeah, they were crap. Right. And I'm not saying that to disrespect them, but they were crap in that game. It's just how it is. You have to earn it. And Cousins has earned it. He's earned his spot, or he's earned his opportunity. Hansi Flick is Bayern's signing of the current. You're right. You're all right. Michael Orban, Robert Lewandowski. Yeah, you're right. Any chance Bayern bottled it against Chelsea? No. I think our players will be even more angry now without the Ballon d'Or. I think Lewandowski will want to just shut someone up. And you know what, Chelsea, if you feel the injustice that Bayern Munich have just been served through the Ballon d'Or thing and Robert Lewandowski, etc., if you feel the real injustice, here's what you do against Bayern. I want all your players to turn around, bend down, and let Robert Lewandowski do what he wants to you, because he needs to score 6 goals and he breaks the all-time record for the Champions League top scorer in a single season. Let's wait next season with Chelsea with a world-class squad. World class. Your defense is crap, man. Are you wake up? Your defense is absolutely abysmal. Chelsea Bayern will be a tough match. Yeah, the first one was pretty tough. I mean, yeah, it was tough. Coman is better than Sane. I think everyone's just trying to piss me off today. Like, how you saying that? How can you say that, man? How can you say Kingsley Coman is better than Sane? You know, when you say these things, you have to at least try and make me feel a little bit normal with it. Let's slap Barcelona 10-0 for posting. Yeah, Barcelona, the brain-dead supporters think they think Messi's a front runner. They're angry at that. Messi. Bro, at least win a trophy and then you can say, they haven't won a single trophy this year and they're not going to win the Champions League. World-class needs backline and a goalkeeper. Yeah, exactly. I mean, if you look at any world-class team, Liverpool, you got everyone. We're going to get in the transfer window Simon Carr. Well, I think it depends really, Simon, what we do in the next few weeks. If we sell Thiago, which at this point, I think there's a 50-50 chance he stays and leaves. I think people think it's certain, it's done. I think Thiago could really run down his contract. I genuinely think that. But it is what it is. 25 goals, 21 assists for Messi. Not bad stuff. Well, good. Robert Lewandowski is the top scorer in Europe, top scorer in the Champions League, top scorer in every cup competition. He broke records this season. He's on top of the game. He's getting assists, scoring in Champions League quarterfinals, and he's actually doing it. And 19 out of 25 goals came from bottom teams from Lionel Messi. Of course, Lewandowski, 70% of his goals came from teams, below the top 8 in the Bundesliga. That's normal, but that's like the stupidest thing to say, because scoring, it's just so stupid. Because first of all, there's still goals, right? There's still goals. Your math was wrong yesterday. I don't know what my math is. Who is better, Kimmich or Thiago? Thiago. Not because of how I like seeing football played. I love Kimmich, but I always think Thiago has more talent, right? But Kimmich, I would say Kimmich probably is a better passer. Okay, let's compare Kimmich and Thiago. Not that we want to compare our players, but I think Kimmich, energy-wise, it's Kimmich. Technical ability-wise, Kimmich is very technically gifted, but Thiago is Brazilian, Italian, and Spanish, so he's always going to have that technical ability about him. Can Hansi Flick make Bayern as we were in 2013? Yes, he can. He's already doing it. He's doing it. What's up, Isaiah? How are you doing? Lewandowski should have had a hat-trick against Chelsea. He got 2 and 1 on Cabinet. 1-1. Yeah, cool. I hope Bayern get Kai Havertz. I hope so too, but it looks like it may not be happening. And if Chelsea do get him, and then it's a great piece of business, isn't it? Where do I live? US. We have Angelo still also in the cat. Well, look, man, we have to understand. we have a lot of academy players that I keep saying this. 3 out of 11 of them will make it to the Bayern first team. Some of them might just become some teachers in their futures. Not every Bayern academy player will make it. Look at this Bright guy. Bright, whatever his name is. His mom doesn't even want to let him be in the Bayern first team more regularly. Hansi Flick apparently is planning to use him, but his mother wants him to finish school. So the little things that go on behind the scenes, we will never know. But that's something else that makes sense. Messi on his way. So Boateng one last time. You know, Boateng will want to kill Messi whenever he sees him, if anything. Zula or Boateng? Oh, I prefer Niklas Zula. Boateng can get dropped. I think Niklas should be starting over Boateng. I don't care what Boateng's done. Niklas is better. See, that's a situation where people are saying Goretzka's better, Alaba's better. He should come in for Goretzka. And I counter that with saying Zula's better than Boateng. He should come in for him. That's how you sound. You sound just like that. That's why I said that. Not because I believe it, but because you sound like that. If you had to choose between Thiago staying and Havertz coming to Bayern, Havertz coming to Bayern. I think that if that was the case, then I'd pick Havertz coming to Bayern. My pick, Kimmich. Kimmich is consistent. Thiago, better technique. Oh yeah, Kimmich is always fit. Thiago gets injured about every 2 months maybe, right? Yeah, so that's how I see it. We're after Sevilla center back. We're after every center back in the world, aren't we? I think Bayern get linked to every player. We were linked to Jude Bellingham too, and we didn't get him. We get linked to everyone, every good player. De Bruyne said he had the option of picking between Bayern, City, and PSG, and he picked City because of Pep. So, well, he didn't pick City because of Pep. Bayern didn't want to pay for him, and also City wanted to pay for him, so he went to City. That's what happened, and he didn't want to go to PSG. That's what he said. School is important. It is important, obviously. Why doesn't someone go for Bale? I think he's still a class player. Emmanuel, good point there, but you know what? Bale is good, but he's sitting on the bench. I don't like that type. I don't. Maybe you just get him for just a popularity aspect, where he'll just bring attention to your club. The same way Juventus decided to sign Cristiano Ronaldo and their Instagram accounts went bang. Like, that's what you do. Right, so, and he's getting paid a lot of money. I don't think I want Bale. If it was a loan deal, then it makes sense. Just, no more Real Madrid rejects for us. Odriozola, James Rodriguez. I mean, Xabi was old, but I don't think he was Real Madrid reject. He played well for us, but still, he was old. We don't need to get these Real Madrid freaking, what do you call it, sloppy seconds. I don't want Real Madrid sloppy seconds. I want ballers that want to play for Bayern and are young. And if we were to replace Thiago, there's been a lot of people saying, let's get this guy, and some old bastards. Look, I understand you want to replace Thiago, but think about it. Put it in context. Thiago's 29. Why would you get another old player? They want to get Danny Parejo. Of course, he's a good player. He gets those FIFA informs every other week. I know. But seriously, you can't seriously be telling me that we should go in for it. By the way, leave a like on the video. Thank you to everyone that's tuning in. Bayern Times. I agree we need a right back because Pavard isn't the greatest right back we can get. But eventually we'll need a replacement for Muller. I don't think we need a right back because Pavard is crap. I think we need a right back because we don't have a backup right back. But it's your opinion, obviously. Eventually, we'll need a replacement for Muller. We'd probably have him for a year. Well, if Havertz waits, If Havertz waits, then yeah, he can come to Bayern. But the question isn't about him waiting. I don't think he wants to wait any longer. This kid has been at Leverkusen for so long, so he'll want to move. So, right, Zaha's a prima donna. Well, I don't know what that means. Pavard is sick. Emmanuel David, thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. I'd like to see Rashford at Bayern. No, I don't. Rashford's a good player, but he wouldn't fit how we play. I'm not saying Pavard is crap, but we could do better. Right. That's what I thought too. I always thought that. If Pavard can be an option for center back if right back comes in. Has Pavard been good as a center back? Remember the games, I think it was Olympiacos? No. Well, a few games this season, towards the beginning of it, Pavard was playing at center back a lot. He didn't play well. And I don't think, he didn't play well. Do you think that they should delay the Ballon d'Or? They didn't delay it. They canceled it completely. You know what I think? I think people will just get angry and they'll probably reinstate it after someone wins the Champions League and they have to pick a winner. That's it. I mean, it's trending. People will be talking about this. If Bayern Munich win the Champions League and Robert Lewandowski scores... Look, Lewandowski has 11 goals in the Champions League. If we don't win it, get knocked out, he's still going to be the top scorer for it. But I want him to obviously score more goals. If Lewandowski gets to 17 goals, he could be level with Ronaldo for all-time goals in a single Champions League campaign. So, could be interesting to see. What about Semedo, because he's so fast? Would Semedo work? Unstoppable in 1v1s. Yeah, Semedo is a good player, but he's... Yeah, I don't know. I want me a right back, like someone with a different solution to us. Semedo and Pavard is pretty similar. Semedo is just slightly faster. Pavard hasn't played a center back under Flick. Yeah, he played a lot under Kovac, didn't he, Milan? Has Havertz already agreed terms with Chelsea? I'm watching Chelsea fanboys cringing about it. No, Fabrizio Romano said it's the fee. So they haven't agreed any personal terms, but he wants to come to Chelsea. That's what I'm hearing. Muller has best tackle success rate in Bayern. I have the best tackle success rate in Bayern. I've made one tackle in a Bayern shirt. Yeah, cool. I'm the best tackler of all time. Bayern should play a striker without... Bayern never get a striker without aerial ability. That's true. That is true. Thiago to Liverpool. Depends. We just have to wait and see, don't we? I don't know. There's so many things going on that don't mix up or add up. Muller should be our next right back. Yeah, he could play it. The energy rate. Oh, Mourinho. Oh, seriously, he could be a superb right back. Look, I did the Hertha Berlin Hertha Berlin football manager thing on the other channel. No one's watching, so I'm not doing it anymore. But seriously, can anyone tell me how with Hertha Berlin I picked up Achraf Hakimi, Theo Hernandez from Milan. I picked up Adrian Fine, Bayern. I picked up this goalkeeper from the Serie A from Fiorentina. I picked up 4 players with just a budget of 50 million with installments. I'm a genius. We should have signed Hakimi. Right, I would have loved Hakimi. That was my right back option. That was the guy I wanted so bad. That's why I signed him for Bayern, the first job I got. I don't see United selling Greenwood. Yeah, United won't sell Greenwood. Right, why would Greenwood want to leave United? They're a big club. They're building something right now. If only they can get a better coach, then yeah. We're on to something. 16-year-old English winger said to be the next Sancho. No, he's said to be the next Robin. Bayern just love. So, yeah, we're signing him from West Ham United, apparently. Very good young player, but, yeah, you're not going to know who he is until maybe he starts a game for us at some point. A lot of Bayern fans won't know who he is because, yeah, I think there's a different type of fan. There's the watchers that watch Bayern but don't really care about the transfers and the news. And then there's people that care about everything, that care about the youngsters, the academy players. So a lot of you, I see a lot of you watching Bayern too, when they're getting their game streamed. So all right backs are defensively crap. Oh, that's true. Do you think Bruno Fernandes is overrated or his hype is justified? Personally, come on. I don't think he's overrated. I think he's a good player, but yeah, they make it seem like he's Jesus. And that's just not it. What's up with the planned friendlies at the end of July? Yeah, that's a good question, Jack. So, apparently Bayern Munich wanted to play Bayer Leverkusen, but they said no because they didn't want to get thromped a third time in 2 months. So, Leverkusen, no. So, it looks like Bayern might have to play Bayern 2 for these friendlies. That's not going to be good to get you ready for the Champions League. But, look, the players are back in training. The tests have been done today. So, I think everyone is negative for the Sirona. And I think tomorrow, the cyber training, and then the 22nd. And then the 25th, Bayern players get back into full training. So 5 days from now, the players will be back in full training every day, getting ready for the Champions League. It's going to be very big, man. I hope the players travel to Portugal, though. Here's why. I want them to go to Portugal and train in one of the facilities that they wanted to train at, just to gain the experience. That's what I want. I think Hansi Flick could do that because Hansi Flick, you can tell he cares about those types of things. He got the Bayern players in the stadium to train there to get them normalized to playing in an empty crowd. A lot of teams did that before the season restarted, training in their own stadium. Hansi Flick started that because he was the first manager, the first club to train in our stadium just to get the players to feel what it's like to play in an empty stadium. And I think that's what we should do. We should go train. Bayern is playing Olympique Marseille? I thought it could only be Bundesliga teams. Oh. Okay. How does Marseille... I hope they're a very aggressive team. I want these players to be tested. But I hope they don't get us injured. I hope they don't hate us. I wanted to play like a team like Lyon. Lyon wouldn't mind playing us. They're not going to get out of their knockout rounds either. So, right, get a nice little tester with Bayern. We should play RB Leipzig. Leipzig's playing Wolfsburg. And we can't play any other Bundesliga team that's not in Europe. So there's only Leverkusen, Wolfsburg, who are pretty... They're like 3-1 down to Basel. They should win that, to be honest. But I don't know what's up with them. There's Leipzig. What other team is there in the Europa League? There's a few... There's Bayern. I think there's like 6 or 5 Bundesliga teams still left in Europe. I always wanted Bruno Fernandes at Bayern, but we didn't get him. Marseille used to be a top club in France. We know. Used to be. We need now. We need him now. Your prediction on Bayern Chelsea second leg. I don't do predictions because I feel like I'll jinx it. Right. I never do predictions. I'm sorry. When we do the watch along for the game, we'll ask predictions, and I won't do mine because I don't do them. Right. You can ask, but I don't like doing predictions. What if Lewandowski gets injured because I predicted he would score or I predicted we'd get a 5-0 win? I don't know. I don't think we'll win 5-0, but we'll win. In my opinion, I think Wan-Bissaka is better. Why do you care about that? Okay, so it's the 31st, 11 days from now. Bayern versus Marseille. Oh, well, look, on the positive side, the Lewandowski news kind of annoyed me. But we're only 18 days away till the Champions League is actually back. That's literally almost just around 2 weeks. 2 weeks till the UCL is back. Is everyone excited for the Champions League? Because I am. I don't even care at this point. I just wanted to see Bayern play. I don't even care if we win it. Just get as far as possible so I can watch my team play. Hansi's one of the best managers around. Yeah. You know what's going to happen next, Simon? They're going to say, no more UEFA Best Men's Coach. Nope. Yeah, they're going to say that if Bayern win the UCL. Oh, we get robbed. Ribéry got robbed in 2013. Franz Beckenbauer, I was thinking about it, was the best player in the 70s. He won it twice, the Ballon d'Or. But he should have won it every year because Bayern won the Champions League 3 years in a row. Kind of crazy since... Wow, we've only won the UCL twice since that little hat trick we did. The actual hat trick. 3 Champions Leagues in a row. Only Real Madrid, Ajax have done it before. Has AC Milan done it? I don't think AC Milan has done it. So only 3 clubs have won 3 Champions Leagues in a row. Bayern, Real Madrid, and Ajax. Real Madrid first in the 50s. Bayern Munich next in the 70s. Ajax did it in the 70s as well. Because I remember they won... No, Ajax didn't win 3 in a row, did they? I don't know. Ajax. Bruno's like Neymar and diving. Well, we'll see. North London for friendlies. Yeah, See, that's the thing. I think Chelsea won't be a friendly game, though. As people... Because we won't be friendly with them, as someone said. I think it was Marvel. It was very funny. Who's on yellow cards for the second leg? Well, Chelsea will be without Jorginho and Alonso, so I don't think they start either. So I don't know how Chelsea play without them. I don't care if they are playing or not. I don't think it matters. Kante, what happened to N'Golo Kate, man? I know he lost his little N word and the letter N in his name, and he's just N'Golo Kate. What happened to that guy? He hasn't been playing for a long time. But look, we're getting towards the end of the stream here. Bayern's big bargain with Alaba and Thiago. We see France football hate German clubs. They hate Bayern. That's who they hate. I don't think they hate Bayern. I think they just can't. I don't know. They might actually hate Bayern. Yeah. How do you not give the Ballon d'Or? Well, it's the journalist too. You know, there was so many journal. Yeah, I don't know. Got injured. He should be back for Bayern. Well, we'll see. N'Golo Kate. Yeah, man. Kante was one of just, Kante. Look, I'll be honest. Kante just as a overall as a player, all he can really do is be energetic and tackle. But because he smiles, people love him. But thank you everyone so much for watching. What do you think of Zielinski? You must be Polish, because every Polish person watching this knows who that is, and they want us to sign him. At the end of the day, I don't really need to write Zielinski. I want ballers. That's what I'm at. Also, he's 25. No, you have to get Fabian Ruiz. Makes sense. Someone that's at a different level, close to Thiago. SKB has been on Fabian Ruiz every single day, and those are the types of players I want. I want to see them at Bayern. Howsam Iowa or Babakura Samora, and you need these players. Oh, someone said I can't pronounce Iowa. Thoughts on Piatek? He's amazing in my Football Manager save. Oh, this guy is cold. I won't be doing the Football Manager thing anymore on the other channel because no one's watching it. It's been 2 episodes, 2 days. I'm not doing it anymore. I quit too easily. Nah, seriously, leave a like on the video. Let's get to 40 likes before we leave the stream. But thank you everyone so much for watching. Don't get down by this thing, okay? Just remember, Bayern is still favorites for the Champions League. They'll have to give it to Lewandowski if he wins it. I think if there's enough backlash to this decision, they'll probably just renew it anyways. But thank you everyone so much for watching. You all have an amazing day. Mia san mia and peace.